Where's Frankie? Why didn't Frankie get unlocked on the map? Let me check. Hold up. Fuck is Frankie? Low-key Frankie ain't even get unlocked on the map. What the fuck? That's weird. Where are you at, Frankie? Alright, let's go. A shame because Frankie is like one of my most used characters too. A lot of long loading time, huh? That's kind of weird. This is literally my Steam version, so I don't see why it's loading weird. Probably because of the fucking download right now, the update for Star Wars.
それは私への挑戦かい？受けて立つよ。いや、セカン
There you go.俺は助けてもらわねえと生きていけねえ。俺にできんのは勝つことだけだ。わらわの敵に回った以上、覚悟はできておろう。 Got you. Bazooka!
よ。これくらいで俺を止められると思うなよ。わらわはしばし休む。
この地は俺が守る。
わらわの手を借りられるとは幸運なやつじゃ。
I was waiting for you, brother.
週の俺を甘く見るんじゃねえ。いいでよ、最終兵器。敵のロボ戦隊、ここに参上。で追い込まれる。わしも驚いた。中止。ぶっ飛ばしてやった。
中止。
そうだ、俺は強いだろうが。
No! And oh, there you go. And swipe. Boom. There you go.
よ、俺が急いでんだ。
What the?
協力してくるなと。任せろ。
俺は海賊王になる男、天下無双の海賊だ。
Nipple lights.
さすがわしの孫じゃな。
こりゃ覚悟を決めにゃいかんでしょう。
ここは俺たちがもらった。
モンキー・ディ・ルフィだ。政府がその存在を危惧するのも道理だ。まったくどいつもこいつも化け物じみていて怖いね。
戦うしかねえか。さっぱり負ける気がしねえ。やっサード望むぞ。
そなたの姿直視できぬ。
やれやれ、本気を出さなきゃいかんかね。
俺の名前を一生覚えてろ。俺は海賊王になる男だ。やったな。
Of course I had Burger King. Why wouldn't I?
よし、やるか。
Haven't had it in a while, but I've had it.
全力で行く。よし、国王のために死んでこい。
よっと。
Burger King is good as hell.
俺は海賊王になる男だ。
I mean, it's a more evolved fast food than McDonald's ever was.
3回して敵を叩く闇の正義の名のもとに。お前ら足抜きやったら当たりは俺にやらせろ。俺は進軍する。
Nah, don't recover. Don't recover. Oh.
だが次はこうはいかん。
世界を敵に回そうが関係ねえ。いや、セカンド。
Shit, pistol.
やりやがる。おいおい、邪魔すぎるだろ。
ここは俺たちがもらった。
その調子でやっちまえ。
敵もやるようだ。心してかかろう。おう、いつまで暴れる気だ。
見て、私の能力を持って膝をつかむやつなどいねえんだ。
こんなバカなことはない。
やっぱり負ける気がして。
Real. Still one of my favorite soundtracks in the game. Oh my god, man, it just goes hard. What a coincidence, I'm close by.
すべてを雪で包み込んでね。 邪魔ね。
それくらいで俺を止められると思うなよ。
ありがとう。
この戦いに勝ちゃ俺の時代の到来だ。
When Luffy saved the Lapong's mother? I think that was... I'm not sure. I think it was probably the father who saved. I'm not sure, but it was a great moment, man. The baby Lapong thought that Luffy was gonna... Thought that Luffy was gonna, like, Thought that Luffy was gonna hurt them. But Luffy, having such a compassionate heart, literally saved, Literally saved the Lapong's guardian. And he was stuck in the snow. That part kind of had me in the feels, bro. Luffy is more compassionate than... Honestly, Luffy is one of the most compassionate shonen characters out there, more than any other shonen character. That's why One Piece is like the GOAT. It's not the best top-selling manga for nothing. I mean, as much as I like Naruto and the others, man, Luffy come a much longer way than all of them. No offense to Naruto or anything, but Naruto just out there chasing Sasuke. They didn't really focus much on his goals at that time, so I mean, sorry to say. We have better arcs. We have better end characters. And Oda's just a purified genius. Better than Toriyama, Kishimoto, and everyone else combined. Well, Naruto and Bleach good though. Naruto, Bleach, and all the others are good though. Oda is just better though. That's all. People talk shit about One Piece because of its animation, but its animation improves. Its animation's better than what we've seen all the time. I mean, One Piece's animation is nostalgic, reaching up all the way to Egghead arc, and even Elbap arc. And now they're even taking a break from hiatus. Now they're even taking a bit of hiatus break now, because they're working on the next arc already for Elbap arc. And I can't wait. Yeah, he is. Well, it's mainly because of the fact that they're getting rushed to do the manga and stuff. Because if they miss even one day of, you know, doing the next chapter and getting it ready and stuff, then readers are going to lose interest. So that's why they have to get it done. That's why they have to get the next chapter. That's why they have to get each chapter finished. And making the deadline and stuff. All the deadlines in the way are literally, that's what's literally affecting mangakas. So I mean, Even the free run manga is I think taking a break too. And that's why so many manga creators pass away so soon, or die soon, because fans are they have deadlines to make and stuff. Publishers are giving creators deadlines and stuff. They're giving them deadlines that they have to make. And if they don't do it, the fans will pretty much, lose interest in the series and stuff after waiting for chapters and shit, and they don't want that.
調子だね。どんどん言っていいよ。
やろう。殺しても殺したりねここであんたを失うわけにはいかね
めちゃくちゃなやつだ。生きてられるか。
これくらいで俺を止められると思うなよ。
俺と喧嘩してるやつは前に出ろ。相手になってやる。
ぶっ飛ばしてやった。
なかなかやりまっしゅね。
恐ろしい力を秘めているね。
ここは俺たちがもらった。
思ったよりはやる。
腹が立つね。
いいなここ。ヒット。
お前にしては上出来だ。
わしの達成が何？
わしら行くよ。
今お前らに捕まるわけにはいかねえんだ。
わしは行くよ。
手は貸してやるが、慣れ合うつもりはねえぞ。退屈していたところだ。手を貸せ。
大韓国副所長の本気見せてくれる。
どれ、とどめだ。行くぞ。
一人たりとも逃がすな。悪を滅ぼせ。
Between the big three, you mean? If anything, it's gotta be it's in between Kubo and it's in between Type Kubo and Eiichiro Oda. I would say Kishimoto, but you know, Kishimoto draws just, you know, basic women. You know, he's not really choosing beauty or anything like that. So I mean, and you know, if you want to be, you know, if you want to be like, you know, on a serious note, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball in general does not have waifus at all. It does not, because I'll be honest with you, Toriyama does not know how to do women. Be honest with you, Toriyama does not know how to draw women. I mean, yeah, of course, you know, there's, you know, certain characters with big tits and stuff, but that's easy to draw for, like, you know, for certain manga creators and stuff. Just that Toriyama doesn't really know how to, you know, draw perfectly when it comes to women. So I mean, either that or he's not really trying to focus on, you know, which isn't really every manga creator's focus and shit. So I mean, but Toriyama, when it comes to Dragon Ball, we don't put him on top when it comes to drawing the best females. So I mean, no, Bulma's not good. Chi-Chi's not good. Bulma's not good. Chi-Chi is not good. Do I have to continue? Just because we have characters like Marin and stuff like that or any of the others doesn't mean they're good. So I mean, none of them are good. There's no good females in Dragon Ball, and Chi-Chi's just annoying. Chi-Chi's practically just annoying, but she acts like any typical mother in real life would. I mean, that's understandable, but you know, Chi-Chi isn't really the best out there, so hell no. Bulma is just selfish. I say selfish because Bulma nowadays in Dragon Ball is literally just trying to wish up a perfect body for herself and literally try to make herself look younger and stuff. It just shows her selfish personality. And it honestly shows how all women can be in real life when it comes to trying to stand out and shit, showing extra skin and stuff. So no. Not to mention the fact that Toriyama literally sexualized Bulma at the very beginning of Dragon Ball. And I forgot how old she was, but I know that she wasn't valid yet. But she was literally sexualized at the beginning of Dragon Ball. So I mean,
俺の科学力の粋を見せてやる。
16 around OG. See that? I knew I was right. I fucking knew I was right. And despite Toriyama sexualizing Bulma at the age of 16, and stuff, she still wasn't attractive. I'll be honest with you. I never found Bulma attractive at all in general. I never found anyone in Dragon Ball to be attractive. I never found any female in Dragon Ball to be attractive. None at all. And I don't think that was Toriyama's goal or anything like that. I understand that, but still, regardless, I don't think anybody female-wise in Dragon Ball was attractive. Bulma was sexualized 16 years old in the series when she met Goku and shit, right? So I mean, so yeah, she was sexualized. She was like sexualized. She wasn't valid yet either, because she wasn't even 18. She was 16. But then again, what's the age of consent in what's the age in Japan where girls can become valid? I forget, but I know it's definitely different than what it is in America. That's for sure.
余計な真似すんじゃねえよ。
So no, Bulma wasn't attractive. She's selfish. She was pretty much selfish later on in Dragon Ball because she wanted to make herself look younger. She was doing shit for her own selfish desires and shit. No doubt that she's a good, there's no doubt that she's a good parent. But she has a selfish personality, using a wish to make herself look younger, and not to mention the fact she literally, what was it?
やったぞ俺たちの勝ちだやっとな
What was it? She wished for her ass to be much bigger, bro. I'm like, a butt lift or whatever, bro. Once again, another selfish wish, wasting Dragon Balls for shit like that. Like, you kidding me, dog? And it's like, wow, that's the anime y'all are pretty much calling the grandfather of all shonen? Look how much Dragon Ball went downhill afterwards, bro. It went downhill. Nothing just matters anymore for Dragon Ball. And this is why they should have just let Dragon Ball die where it was supposed to die. Around GT. That was it. Or around Battle of Gods. Could have just let it end around Battle of Gods. That was good enough. Real shame, dude. Real shame. If it had ended at GT, then Bulma's personality wouldn't have grown selfish than it already was. And we wouldn't be seeing all these fake-ass bad forms and shit, bro. But all the same, back to a serious point though. I don't think anyone in Dragon Ball is feminine, so. Showing all the manga pictures and everything, and it's like, I mean, honestly, even before Battle of Gods, there was GT, and GT was originally supposed to be the final thing for Dragon Ball in general. But of course, with Super in the way and then Battle of Gods in the way, well, technically Battle of Gods was after Buu Saga, but with Super in the way and everything else, they pretend that GT doesn't exist. all they got to do is slide in another series each time and literally make it be all like, oh, this was after the battle with Boo and shit. Like they just slip in a series or a side shit or whatever the fuck it is. And just make it look like it's part of it and then make GT happen. Okay, but that's not going to get rid of the fact that, that's not really going to get rid of the fact that, you had all these extra forms and shit, and where the fuck is Beerus and GT and stuff like that. Oh wait, the series was added on later on, years later after GT. So you know, that's why Beerus isn't there. Man, get the fuck out of here. Don't give me that bullshit. What's going on, Rob? How you doing, man? Now, on the other note, though, like I said before, I don't find any females in Dragon Ball attractive. No matter how good Toriyama even tries to make them, I don't find them attractive. It's mainly has something to do with his art style. Dragon Ball is good. It's just that, you know, I don't put Toriyama's art style in my top 5. Toriyama's art style is not even in my top 5. One Piece's art style, I put way on the top, far past Toriyama's. And that goes for the animation too. Toriyama's art style, I honestly put on the bottom. Hell yeah, brother, I never stop playing my favorite games. Hakupo Shiru. Now Chi-Chi, let's go with Chi-Chi. I already talked about Bulma, how Bulma is selfish and everything. Let's go with Chi-Chi. Now Chi-Chi, on the other hand, I'm not gonna say she's a bad mother. She's a good mother too, but when it comes to not letting her son, you know, do other things. If I had a mother like that who literally try and keep me off the game my whole life and stuff, I probably wouldn't have even, like, you know, gotten used to so many games over the years and stuff, or been able to do what I want. My mom didn't really care that I watched even adult shit, for that matter. Otherwise, I wouldn't have even encountered Adult Swim. My mom didn't give a fuck majority of times. Now Chi-Chi, on the other hand, Chi-Chi is a good mother and a bad mother at the same time. Well, technically a good mother, because, you know, but I say bad, you know, in terms of, you know, for my certain reasons, but now when it comes to Dragon Goku all over Dragon Ball like a ragdoll, hell no. It's too much for me to handle, sorry. Not to mention he has the strength of the Ox King. He's literally the daughter of the Ox King and literally inherited his strength. Not much to say about Chi-Chi. I mean, I just think that her art style nowadays is kind of ugly. Like, she looked honestly more better around, I would probably say around, I'd say she looked way better around OG Dragon Ball leading into at least, Cell Saga. After that, I feel like her I feel like her design is bad now. I would say Bulma looked way better from the beginning, all the way to all the way to. She looked better all the way to all the way to Buu Saga. Yeah, I'd say she looked better all the way to Buu Saga too. My favorite fit of Bulma is definitely the Namek fit that she wore before she went to Namek, when she had, like, you know, the long hair and everything. So, I mean, well, she actually had her hair sticking out. That was about it. After that, the rest of her style, garbage. Where are the rest of the female characters? Oh yeah, wasn't there 18? Not really sure what to say about 18. I mean, not really sure about nothing to say about 18. I guess she's fine, but still, that doesn't mean that I still find Dragon Ball females attractive. So no. Videl is a fucking tomboy the moment she, well, even when she had the long hair, she's still a tomboy. But that would mainly have to do with her being the daughter of Hercules, so I mean, but still a tomboy. And just because she got married to fucking Gohan and stuff, I'd still consider her a tomboy. It doesn't even matter. Nobody in Dragon Ball had no female in Dragon Ball is attractive. And keep on saying that. Now, what about Naruto? I guess there's some attractive female characters in Naruto. Oh, although I'm not really, I don't really have too many females I'm big on in Naruto, so I can't really say much. Definitely not Sakura, definitely not Ino. Maybe back then I did, but now I don't. Definitely not Sakura, definitely not Ino. Hinata, yes. Definitely not Tenten. A little bit of Tamari. Maybe y'all are ignorant to go for Tsunade because, you know, y'all see a pair of big tits and stuff. Well, that's just a woman using jutsu to make herself look young. And although I'd still smash, I'm gonna probably have to pass. I'm gonna actually choose someone that has their actual age. Because remember, those tits can deflate. Just think about that. You may be having some now, but later on you won't. She'll eventually stop using her jutsu to make herself look young, and you'll see what happens after that. I think we pretty much know. Remember how she shriveled to an old bat? Remember how she literally shriveled to being an old bat and stuff after using Mytolic regeneration and shit too much during the fight against Pain and everything. She shriveled to an old bat and stuff, and that's what she looks like. That's what Tsunade originally looks like. As a 50-year-old woman. So remember what I said before, if y'all want to smash, that's fine, but just remember, she can't keep it up forever, and those tits will eventually deflate. They'll eventually sag. They'll disappear, and you won't see shit. Choose a woman who's her actual age. That's it. Just gonna put that out there. Remember that. Hold on. Before I get to Samui, hold on. Kurenai? Nope. Yeah. Shizune? Nope. Maybe Shizune. Shizune wrote to Ninja. Okay. So Samui, definitely a perfect smash.
力のねえやつは逃げ出しな。
Samui is basically the Cloud version of Tsunade. Samui is basically Tsunade if she was a Cloud ninja, and is basically Tsunade if she was like, you know, actually like more younger by the time. Someone who's busty right off the bat. Although she doesn't have much screen time afterwards, and I don't think you really see her anymore after that, so no. Point is though, I'll take some women in Naruto. Some women in Naruto are attractive, but not all. Not saying that Kishimoto doesn't know how to do women. He knows how to do women. But in terms of Naruto having the most badass women, I guess that would also be true. Now, Kubo. Now, Kubo. Orihime, yes. Although I do hate part of Orihime's personality. The only thing cute about Orihime is mainly when she's eating bread. I think that's the most detail I really love about her, is the fact that Orihime just loves to stuff herself with bread. So definitely Orihime. But in terms of personality, of Orihime being more of an airhead, that I don't like about Orihime, so that part I cross out. But the part where she eats bread and stuff, fucking sexy. So definitely Orihime. Yuzu and Kadin. I'll take Yuzu and Kadin, but at the end of Bleach.
我は神なり、この世に私にかなうものなど。パラサイト。
助かったね。
鳥かご。私は忙しい身でな。これ以上は付き合ってやれん。
我々の正義に反する者は排除する。神を名乗ろうと例外ではない。
あとは俺に任せろ。パラサイト。私に力を塗るなよ。おっと。覚悟取ったわい。どの道生かして返すつもりはねえんだ。
CP9 を敵に回すことがどういうことか教えてやろう。
まあ俺の負けだ。そういうこともある。お
Bam
前の目的は分からねえ。
Boom, boom, boom.
簡単には
Boom, boom,
お前
boom,
も
boom,
やら
boom.
れねえってことだ。新世界の闇社会を操る俺に挑もうなんてアホはもういねえか。
俺もちゃんと役に
助かった。グミユ。
鳥かご。戦場に安全な場所などねえ。
だが次はこうはいかん。
手間取らせんじゃねえよ。俺に勝てるとでも思ったか。
割り切って最後に息切れしないといけない。
遅くなった。援護するぞ。
巨人の力を見せてやるのだ。
待たせたな。アーロン一に復活だ。遊んでねえでこっちへ来な。
アーロン、ハチは更生したのよ。あんたの一味になんて戻るわけないわ。
アーロンさんを怒らすわけにはいかねえし、ナミをこれ以上傷つけたくもねえ。ニュー。
潰してやる。
面白い。俺はもうアーロン一味じゃねえんだ。ナミ、分かってくれるか。
この調子で行くわよ。
どうだ、俺を殺したいか。生きてたどり着ければ相手をしてやる。けじめの勝負じゃ。気合を入れねばの。で終わりだ。
あなたたち許せそうにないやりすぎたごめんなさい
別に期待もしておらんがのう。わしは不測の事態のチャンスに変える戦闘のプロ。見ておれ。この縄張りはわしが守る。
自分の立場が分かったか、ゴミどもが。面白い。
Alright, so now all that's left is the straight and narrow path. Sweet.